Spring 1999. NATO bombs Belgrade during the Kosovo conflict. Bojan Kovačević lives right next to the General Staff Building complex that housed the Yugoslav Defense Ministry.
The
building shook violently. Instinctively, I held onto a table, even though it was actually pointless. He knows the General Staff Building in the center of Belgrade like the back of his hand. He even wrote a book about it before the NATO bombing, as it was an example of modern architecture from the 1960s. Now the 67-year-old is outraged by plans to build a hotel and apartment complex here, 3 times as tall as before. That's what Jared Kushner, U.S. President Trump's son-in-law, wants. It's set to become the first Trump Tower in Europe. The volume and surface area of the Kushner project are far too large. The architecture is arbitrary and generic. Several $100 million are to be invested in the construction. The money comes from countries such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. The project was never put out for public tender, but there is a memorandum of understanding between Kushner's investment company, Affinity Global Development, and the Serbian government. According to this, a joint venture is to be established for the construction. Serbia will receive 22% of future profits, and Belgrade is providing the land free of charge for 99 years. I consider it completely inappropriate and unsuitable to pursue purely commercial interests in such an important location as the Kushner project is doing. Most Serbs agree, especially students and intellectuals. For months, they've been protesting against corruption and nepotism in the Balkan country. We will not allow this building to be demolished and something as absurd as the Trump Tower to be built where the General Staff headquarters used to be. This place should remain as it once was. People should listen to what the experts and architects say. Not every project can be justified solely by the pursuit of profit and the interests of big business. Public and state interests must be taken into account. It will surely be presented as a major investment, but in reality, it will benefit neither citizens nor state. Deutsche Welle sought comment from the government on the Kushner project. We did not receive a response. Serbian non-governmental organizations are disturbed by the secrecy of President Aleksandar Vučić's government. The public has received no information about this. What was negotiated? What are the financial details? We still don't know what this project actually entails. Is it a 1,000 or 50,000 square meter building? There's no economic feasibility study or any other sound analysis. All of this fuels suspicions of possible corruption. A criticism that hardly seems to bother the government, which controls parliament and the state apparatus, and rejects an early election. The opposition is divided, but it is critical of the Kushner project. We see no added value for citizens in this corrupt mess. On the contrary, it serves the particular interests of a few ministers and also the interests of international players. He believes that the idea to build the Trump Tower came from the Belgrade government and was presented to the Trump family. The project serves the current political powers in Serbia. They're trying to secure the favor of important international partners through corrupt deals. In this case, it involves the Trump family. One indication that corruption is at play, Serbia's Attorney General has brought charges against the director of the Institute for the Protection of Cultural Monuments, Goran Vasić. He falsified expert reports in order to push ahead with the Kushner project. He has since admitted to doing so. Deutsche Welle also requested a statement here in vain. Nevertheless, the ruins cannot remain standing forever. Bojan Kovačević has some ideas about how things could move forward. The building's exterior should look the same as it did before the bombing. Inside, a completely new modern structure should be created. Whether, and if so when, construction of the Kushner project can begin is currently unclear. Meanwhile, Serbian students continue to protest against corruption.